everyone, hello lovely people, welcome back to my channel. I'm Natalie Caitlin and my channel name is TheStylishMed. If you're new here, please do subscribe to my channel and join the family. I think we need a name now. I don't know, how do you guys feel? Do we need a name for the family, or should we just, you know, keep it moving? Let me know, leave a comment below. Yeah, and if you're not new here, thank you so much for coming back again. So in today's video, you guys can see I am in the kitchen. That means we're doing something exciting, something that I love doing, which is making coffee. So if you guys have watched my videos, I followed my journey through med school from all the way back there in China till here now, you guys have probably seen me sipping on a very delicious looking cup of something, and that is my lattes that I always make. So in today's video, basically I'm going to be showing you guys how I make my coffee, how I achieve that look that it has, the frothiness, the foaminess, the creaminess, the everythingness that it has, and most importantly, the deliciousness. But obviously you guys can't taste it. So my favorite type of coffee to drink always is a latte. Whether I go to a coffee shop, whether I make it myself, it's always a latte. So that's my favorite cup of coffee to drink, and I like mine very creamy, very milky and foamy. And then I always usually add like something on top, either like cinnamon shavings or like chocolate or something, and make it look really pretty, because the prettier it is, the tastier it is. Jokes. But yeah, it just looks a lot better than just milk and coffee in a cup, because that looks boring. So let's get into it. So this here is everything that I need. Jacob's is my favorite coffee brand ever. Sometimes I use cinnamon for like the top, sometimes I use cocoa powder, and then I use any regular milk, sugar, and then I use a French press now for frothing my milk. Before, I actually used to use this frother here, but it stopped working sometime during my exams, and so I ended up getting this. And then sometimes I'll pour the milk in here after I've frothed it. Sometimes I'll just pour it straight from here, but we'll see if I end up using it. You don't really need like a jug or a jar or anything like that. And then obviously you need the cup that you're gonna have the coffee in. Another thing that we need obviously is hot water, and so I'm actually just going to start boiling my water right now. So the first thing you want to do is to boil your water, which I've already done in my kettle. And while that was happening, I actually warmed up my milk, which is now in this jug here. So what I do is I take my coffee, of which my favorite, like I already said, is Jacob's, and I put, so I usually put a teaspoon and a half or a full, like a really heaped teaspoon, but obviously this depends on your preference, like how strong you want it and you know, all that. And then I put 2 level teaspoons of sugar, and then I stir, and then my favorite part is the frothing. So I'm using a French press. So if you don't have a French press or a frother or anything like that, you can actually use a regular whisk, but this takes time. Like, you have to make sure that the milk is really hot, and you have to froth and whisk, because it obviously takes a lot more effort and a lot more time than something that's actually specifically made to froth milk. So I pour my milk inside the French press, and the amount of milk as well just depends on you. I usually make my coffee a quarter part milk and then 3/4 water, or sometimes a third and 2/3 water. So And so when you're using a frother or using a French press, How long you do this for totally depends on how foamy and frothed you want your milk to be. If you're extra like me, then maybe like 30 seconds to a minute. If not, then maybe less than 30 seconds. So you can see just how creamy and frothed it is. And so now we can actually move on to the making of the cup of coffee. I usually just pour. And then I pour as well. And I don't fill the cup up. I leave like the top third for the foam. And then I just scoop that all in. Oh, look at that. Look at that foaminess. Look at that creaminess. Yeah, and then I give it a good stir. Yes. Because I'm extra, I'll obviously put another spoon, but you really don't need to do this. So the coffee essentially is done. If you want it like this, it's totally fine. You can actually go ahead and drink it. And so what I do then is I either use my cocoa powder or cinnamon. Today I think I will use my cocoa powder, but if I was to use cinnamon, what I would do, I'll take a grater or like a knife and then just like, you know, grate it or like carve out some shavings onto it. But I feel like having coconuts today. So all I do is put a little bit on the lid and then I either sprinkle it in, or you can actually use your fingers and just sprinkle that goodness all over the cup. And voila, there's my coffee. Smells fine. How gorgeous does my cup of coffee look, you guys? And so yeah, it tastes better than it looks, I promise you. The like combination of like the chocolate tones to the foam and the creaminess, and then the taste of the coffee itself just make it a perfect mix. Yummy. Okay. Oh, it tastes so nice. Okay guys, so that is how I make my cuppas. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're gonna try it. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.